So basically, FaceCOOK, that's what it is. That's where I take a post from Facebook, whether it's mine or somebody else's, and we just chop it up about it. Because I'm sure we all see some posts on Facebook that just be worth a damn discussion, right? Mm-hmm. And this one came about, actually, I made a post this week. I think the post was saying, how come you see more black women in church than black men? And one of the ladies, Elisa right there, she commented, black women need a savior because they don't feel protected by black men. That's what led to this topic. Okay. So that's the topic right here. Okay. What are things that black men can do to make black women feel more protected? First of all, I would ask you as a woman, would you agree with that statement? She said that, and she may not have been speaking for her specifically, I think she was speaking in general, black women don't feel protected by black men.
I mean, I wouldn't say I agree with it. Society just shuns black men and make them feel like they're beneath everyone. So if that's what society is saying, people won't feed into it. I think it's going to go by the individual person. Me, growing up working in the criminal justice system, having brothers that didn't been to prison or whatever, having worked around successful people, it's going to be depending on how you feel about the person. I just don't agree with her statement. I believe there are black men out here that I would feel protected by.
And I don't think she was saying none exist, but I kind of feel where she was coming from.
All right, going to church because of that?
No, I can feel if she said black women in general don't feel protected by black men. I can kind of relate to that. Like for instance, I seen several videos in my timeline this week. Like one, some black women in, I think it was Pittsburgh, an incident at a gas station. And it ended up being a physical confrontation where the men at the gas station was beating up these black women and wasn't no black men in sight. You know, instances like that where you see, like the one video we seen that I think was at a McDonald's and the white dude almost choked up the little black girl and she got to whooping his ass. Okay. But it was two black men right there in the video who ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what we have to distinguish: protected from other people or protection, period.
Period.
Just period.
Just period.
Okay. Me personally, I think as a black man, I think we didn't fail the system a little bit. I think we didn't fail the system, man. I can honestly, I'm in the field of working with fathers and the stories that I hear, and I'm talking to 47-year-old men, and they just keep doing the same old thing and expecting different results. And I can honestly say, I think, in my opinion, that us as black men, we didn't fail the black woman.
And what?
Just trusting, honoring, respecting. I'm not saying love because people didn't water down the word love. Mm-hmm. If you have respect for your lady, you will know how to behave when she's not around. I think that matters most.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, respect is big, man. Me personally, I don't go off of love. If you respect me as an individual, I respect you as an individual, and we respect each other, then that's where the love grows.
True that.
Within the respect. That's just my opinion.
Because I've hurt people I love and been hurt by people I love.
True.
I've seen people get hurt by people who fear them. So fear, that ain't a way to be known by. Respect is certain things you ain't gonna do to a person that you respect.
Exactly. Because you're gonna have them in your mind frame, like, I don't want to see them hurt. Like me, for instance, I just got married 4 months ago, and I finally found
Thank
you. I finally found somebody that I really consider, I really have respect for. So if I got respect for myself and I got respect for her, I'm not gonna do nothing to jeopardize our relationship because I got respect for our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I think that really matters to me. You know what I'm saying? So I it goes back to this. Should we protect them? You know, I mean, how do you feel about being protected? I think we need to step our game up as men. We got a lot of distractions.
And being an independent woman myself, and I think I posted this recently. I don't care how independent we are. We want a man to make decisions for us, to protect us. Like when I'm at home, I'm the one that go around checking the windows, checking the lights and everything. I mean, we say independent, but we really want a man to do these
I be
things.
really thinking that too.
Like seriously.
Like when it's all said and done, I really think women they would prefer a man to carry some of that weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying they can't function without him, but I'm sure there's some areas where they would prefer a man to be doing this as opposed to
Make us feel protected.
Yeah.
And I can kind of relate to that. Like, I got my daughter, I got my mom, I got a sister, and then I got aunts and cousins and, female relatives.
Okay.
My primary job is my daughter, first and foremost.
Right.
And then my sister and my mom, of course. And even though I'm divorced in a roundabout way, my child's mother.
Exactly.
That's my child's mother.
Right.
So if every man was at least protective of the women in his circle, every woman would be covered pretty much. Because every woman got a father, a brother, a son, a man, a cousin, some kind of relative in their circle that's a man.
Okay.
And then when you say protection, it ain't just physically, you know what I'm saying? Of course it means physically, but like for instance, you could I could protect you with information by giving you good information to where you may avoid certain things that may not be in your best interest.
Exactly.
You
You
know
have
what I'm
done. I read some of the
Yeah.
books you have.
Yeah.
My son, he been wanting to move out of town because he wanted to be where it was warm, but he kept saying like, "Mama, when you gonna start dating again? Mama, when you gonna?" And I was asking the guy at work, like, "Why is he pushing me to date?" And he said, "Because he don't want to leave." Like, I've been single for almost 20 years or whatever. He has been the one protecting me, so he really.
You've been single 20 years?
I've been single
Have
since
you-
97.
Have you chose that?
98. I've chose that.
Okay.
You ain't had no boyfriend since
No.
90, no relationship since 98, Miss Martin.
Wow.
Because I promised my kids that I wouldn't bring a man between us and my kids. My kids is first for me. And then once they graduated, I decided to go to school. So now it's like, I'm focused on school.
That was a pretty noble decision right there.
Yeah, so my son kept saying, like, "Mama, when you gonna date again? Where you gonna date?" He didn't want to leave. Like, he still, I can show you a video every day. He called like, "Mama, how you doing? Because he wants somebody there to protect me because that's what he's always done.
Right.
You know, so I raised them, they all graduated, so getting dating again.
That's it.
What ways do you think men can protect black women or make them feel more protected?
We have to trust. Men do a lot of things that make women not trust them.
Like what?
Not being consistent. Say one thing and you're doing another.
So your word gotta be your bond.
Yes. Everybody cheats, but if you cheat, then you want us to automatically accept you back. Like, why should we trust you when you was just saying you wouldn't do anything to hurt this woman?
Yeah.
Because you love and respect her. You know, why would you cheat knowing it like that would hurt us?
It'll tear down the relationship.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you gotta think about it. If you doing something that can potentially tear something down, why you keep doing it? But that's why I asked the question to the men in the group. I asked them, who wants a healthy relationship?
How many hands went up?
All hands go up. all hands go up, but the thing is, are you willing to do the work? And I don't want to call it work because people say work, like they put work and relationship in the same thing, and we shouldn't do that.
I would call it work.
Even though it is, I know what you're saying. It's a trigger word.
It is.
Work and get.
Right.
I gotta put in these hours to get the right results. No, it's about relationship, and we go back to respect. If you respect your mate, even though you had those thoughts, you're not gonna act on it.
Right.
It's a difference. We gotta earn the trust of the black woman again. It's hard when we keep on letting them down. And now it's not that we letting them down. Now they learning from they learning from us. So now guess what? They having relationships with other people. Now they hurting other people. We done hurted them. Now they get with somebody, they hurt them, and they just keep on going and just keep on going. It's a vicious cycle.
So one thing somebody said, and they had a point. They was saying that you remember it was a phase where women was on that independent, I don't need a man for this, that, or the third. And unfortunately, some men actually listened to that and was like, okay, and just bounced or went about their business. So then I started thinking, like, we got a duty to protect them, and it's like a twofold relationship.
Exactly.
What you mean by twofold?
Like a woman kind of got to allow me to protect her.
Okay.
In a sense. Like how I said I can protect you with information. Like every now and then I might text my mom and sister something like just random, like, hey, when you go in the garage, make sure you bag in the garage. That way you can see and make sure you're the only person in there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When you go to the mall, put your purse around your strap under your coat. Don't have it outside. You know, you can protect women in all type of ways.
Right.
But like I'm just using this as an example to say, if you don't trust me, you really ain't gonna listen to nothing I say.
True.
So you gotta have that trust there to where she can value your information.
That's what
Or you know what I'm saying?
if I don't trust you, why would I listen to you? Like,
But how do you build the trust? We go
Like
back.
how you say it, sticking to your
right,
word,
you say something.
Right.
doing what you say you're gonna do, and
Right.
if you can't do it, say that too.
Right. You hear a lot of women on Facebook saying that the inconsistencies. Sometimes I might post that.
Right.
What don't you like? The inconsistency. You're saying one thing, but you're doing another. Your actions not showing.
I think a lot of inconsistencies is the conversation that is had when the dating starts.
What you mean?
The conversations, it need to be certain, when you grown, it need to be certain conversations that you need to have in order to see if this is a potential. You need to have those kind of conversations. And I think in the first couple dates, I would say in the first couple dates, you know who you're dealing with.
Pretty much.
You know who you're dealing with.
With Facebook, you know before the date.
Exactly, because Facebook, you can just scroll their page and you know if she holding up a bottle, then you know that might not be if she posing around with a whole bunch of dudes, or this dude is talking about he downgrading women, or he flashing money, or he doing things to get attention, that might not be the catch for you. Right. So you gotta, I'm reading this book called Fuck Love. How ironic the topic. And it was talking about how you gotta be a relationship recruiter before you get into the dating. You know what I'm saying? So knowing what you want in a person, knowing the things that you want, knowing all types of stuff, that helps. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Me being single so long, I know what I want and what I don't want.
Right.
You know? So
when a man come up to you and he asks you, you know, he trying to get your attention, you being single as long as you have, what's the conversation like? Do you shut him down?
It depends on the guy. Like,
You be
Right.
shutting them down, right?
You thinking about that thing I posted. No, seriously. I have myself together.
Okay.
My house is paid for. You know, I got my car 10 years old, but it's paid for. You know, I have my education. I have a good job with benefits and all that. He has to be right. Like, I don't care what kind of job you have, but you have to be working. You can't be on here saying I'm a pimpologist. Like, it's just, it has to be right. Physically, I have to be physically attracted to you. You know.
So it has to line
I'm
up.
51.
You know,
I'm 51. I don't want to wake up to, you know, for him the rest of my life and I'm not physically attracted to you.
okay.
That kind of segues into another good topic too.
It does.
Cause another topic I saw on Facebook was giving people dating etiquette.
Yeah, you did that.
Mhm.
You did post something like that.
Yeah.
And when you were saying, you know, he gotta be right and certain shit in order, that's what made me think of that.
But what is dating etiquette?
I mean, it's different for everybody, I'm sure.
Okay.
But some shit should be standard though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like for instance, which was another post. They was talking about who should pay for dates. Here goes some dating etiquette from a guy to guys. Here goes some dating etiquette. If you ask a woman out, pay for the date.
Period.
Period. Point.
You agree with that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If I'm calling you, you at the crib chilling, doing whatever you're doing. You could be doing a million different things. I'll call you to go here or there or whatever. I mean, why should you be paying for it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me calling you, hey Roz, what up? You wanna hang out?
Mhm.
Or no, hey Roz, what up? You feel like taking me out for dinner and drinks?
Oh, no.
Right?
Yeah. Nah. I believe.
Whoever initiates should be paying. Period.
Somebody just
Yes.
inboxed me, a guy. He way in Minnesota, but I'm in Wisconsin. He like, Ron, do women go out with men even though they know they not even interested in men?
Hell yeah, they do.
Just for the meal.
I ain't even gonna front. If I was a female, I would get a couple of these niggas
Okay,
too.
Yeah.
my son
Let's
said
keep it
that.
real.
Like, Ron,
Yeah.
I'm looking through your inbox. He said you can literally go eat free for at least 2 months.
Why wouldn't you?
But that's not me.
Okay.
Because I'm the type, and most women go on dates, they date because they're looking for a relationship. They want beyond that date.
And that's what that book was talking about. You shouldn't look for the relationship because the facts. We were just talking about this. The facts you ignore the facts for the warm and fuzzies. So you might be feeling a certain type of way.
Warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. So because the warm and fuzzies is, oh, I think I could be with him, or man, she look real good. I think she could be. It's emotions.
But that's why I can't just, back to that, I can't just go because it's a free meal. I'm not looking for a meal, I'm looking for love. Like, I'm not gonna go on a date.
So you looking for something too.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense, because especially at our age, like, we are pretty much 40 or close to.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody 40 really out here casual dating. Especially women.
I don't know. I see a lot of 40-year-old single women.
But what I'm saying is...
And single men.
51.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, I don't know too many grown-ass 40-plus women who dating with no end goal at the
Right.
result of it. They're not just
Some will go
out
out
here
just for the
just
meal.
some
Some will go for that meal. I'm going to get that.
I'm sure it's a few, but
But
I
in
would probably
general,
guess
yeah.
the majority of women,
We take
40
one
plus
out.
grown women who got their shit going on.
Who got their shit going on.
They got
it's
an
a
end
difference.
goal in mind.
Yeah.
They
Right,
ain't just-
Right, I'm not looking
Yeah.
for a free meal. I can go.
They got
But see,
something.
that leads to another conversation too. I posted it a couple, like this week I think it was. Is black men intimidated by women that make more money? So you could be intimidation because you already got your stuff together.
I mean, I would date anybody. I really don't, as long as you're working. I'm looking at the man, if he can communicate, if he handsome, if he, you know, it's beyond the money for me.
Okay.
Most women want that person make this amount. I go to church, try to go regularly, and my pastor said the number one reason marriages fail is because of income.
Okay.
So I've been putting myself in a position where, okay, my house is paid for, my car is paid for. If he comes, we don't need a lot of money. We don't have a mortgage. If he have his car note, then that's okay, but financially, we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? So money is not the issue.
I think today's conversation was great. The reason we put this together is because on Facebook, it's easy to misconstrue messages because it don't come with eye contact, body language, or voice infliction, or none of that. So sometimes it's good to take some of these good topics and elaborate on them and give our 2 cents. What I took from this is that it's very easy for black men and women to sit down and conversate about the topics they argue about online all day. Conversating about them is much better than arguing. So, thanks for tuning in. That's what I take out of it.